This is a dream come true, the biggest bull of my life.
I don't know if there's anything as exciting as hunting Rocky Mountain bull elk.
Last week on Stomping Grounds, we were in the Missouri deer woods with Brandon behind the camera filming his buddy Earl, who targeted a big old mature buck they happened to name the Tall Brow 8.
That's my 6th encounter with the Tall Brow 8.
He showed up for us on opening day, and we had multiple encounters with him throughout the year. But after that opening day miss, it really turned into a grind, and we just had close call after close call.
Then on November 8th, Earl put the Tall Brown 8 on the ground. And that's the kind of redemption story that we live for.
What a season. It was a lot of fun getting to hunt this deer.
This week, we're in New Mexico at Trophy Hunting Adventures for something special. It was the very start of Stomping Grounds TV.
You are about to watch the very first show that we ever filmed for Stomping Grounds, but it did take John going out there for a second year to get that closure on that big bull.
Mikey Garrett has guided Brandon and I on some unforgettable elk hunts in the past. Unfortunately, this hunt didn't go exactly as we planned.
And it set up one of the best redemption stories we've ever told.
So let's go back to September 2024.
That is unreal.
Super excited. The first ever hunting trip for Stomping Grounds. Couldn't be more excited than I am right now. Headed to New Mexico. I'm actually going to film John Odell on an elk hunt. He just flew into San Antonio last night, had a business trip, and he's driving in, coming from the other way. We're going to meet in the middle. Out here with Mikey at Trophy Hunting Adventures, and hopefully we can get an elk down for the first ever Stomping Grounds TV. Look at you showing up for showing up for episode 1 with a chauffeur.
That's right. We're moving on up. I got my own driver now, my own personal driver. Back to the original Stomping Grounds, if you will. This is where I killed my first elk ever. Jake killed his first elk ever. I shot my biggest bull here. You shot your first bull here. So,
and my biggest bull.
And your biggest. So back to the original elk Stomping Grounds, if you will. We're gonna go say hi to Mikey and the boys. By the way, how you doing, brother? Good to see you.
See you, Jake.
That's where am I supposed to go? Hey, there he is. The boss. Let's go. How you doing? All right, I'm John. Caddy. Jake. Caddy.
Well, we just got a pull the answer from up top. We're trying to figure out how to get in this bottom. We're gonna work our way around. This is where we got into all those bulls the other day. And hopefully, the way this guy was answering, hopefully we can get in position to work him in. But we'll see what happens. Going this way. It's a pretty nasty deal getting down. Like a mountain goat. It's gonna be a lot of fun getting up. Here we go, we're afternoon number 3 here in New Mexico. We got a bold answer. We came down that big cliff and we're set up on this bench. If all goes well, he'll work his way around. The wind's right in our face, should be perfect. Fingers crossed. to go.
Stompin' Grounds is presented by Athlon Optics. Ridiculously good optics. Sharp, tight, and priced just right.
The first New Mexico hunt ended with a giant bull right in bow range, and then gone in a heartbeat.
We battled storms, shifting winds, and close calls. And when that bull bugled and disappeared, I knew in my heart that it left an unfinished story to the very first ever hunt for Stompin' Grounds.
You know, an encounter like that, of the unfortunate kind, like I had there in 2024, it's what brings you back. And I know that Jacob and I couldn't be more excited to get back to the land of enchantment for some elk redemption in 2025.
All right, here we go. We're headed out for our first adventure of the year. Headed back with our good friends at Trophy Hunting Adventures, Mikey Garrett and the crew. It's our original stomping grounds, if you will, for big Rocky Mountain bull elk. So we can't wait to get back and hopefully recreate some of those amazing experiences, right, buddy?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. All right, well, here we are mid-morning. We found a really good bull, big 6x6. He's got several cows and calves. We're just trying to figure out how to make a plan on him. We may just put him to bed and try to hunt him this evening. We'll see, but we're into elk. It's awesome. Day one. Yeah, that's a good bull right there.
All right, well, we got a herd of elk right here. A really nice 6x6. I think Mikey got a good picture of them through the spotting scope, but we think they're gonna bed right there in the dark timber on the side of the hill. Oh. And right on cue, he's been bugling all morning. So we're hoping they bed right there, and then this evening, there's a meadow down below we're gonna set up. Try to call them right down the hill. First, just see if they come in. Awesome first morning here in New Mexico. I see why they call it the land of enchantment. He's got the ivory tips. He's big. Oh, no, he's got big. He's so cool. We're up here at a great spot, and we have an awesome herd bull over there with his cows. He's rubbing trees, chasing them all around, bugling, and we're just waiting for him to start to work down, and then we're gonna work down. Fingers crossed. All right, well, we just struck a bull. We've been sitting there glassing, watching that herd bull with those cows. We just struck a bull. We're gonna set up right here, and hopefully he'll come out right here. I'm gonna set up so he can't get to my right or can't get to my left without getting a shot. Cabby's gonna go back behind us, so we'll see what happens. Let's go. Smoked him. You just smoked him. Oh my goodness, Jacob. Oh, that is an absolute giant herd bull. We've been on herd bulls all week long here at Trophy Hunting Adventures. Oh my goodness. I think I hit him. Maybe a little low, but it should be good. Oh my goodness. There's nothing like hunting Rocky Mountain bull elk. We've had horrible weather. We've had wind that just kept changing directions. We've had close encounters of the unfortunate kind. Some we didn't even know what happened. Oh my goodness. On my last evening, it may have just all come together. We'll go watch the video. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a giant. Oh, There's nothing like this. There's nothing like this. This is our original stomping grounds, if you will. Big mature bull. We'll give him some time. This is where I last saw him. Still lots of blood, but we don't want to, he's still alive, we don't want to bump him. Okay, well, we found my arrow, and look, there's a lot of my arrow in him, which is what we knew. He's still bleeding like crazy. We're probably gonna back out. He's gone like 200 yards. Still good blood, we're probably gonna back out and just pray it doesn't rain. We'll see. All right, well, here we are. We watched the footage last night. The arrow was right on the crease, maybe a little low, but it was slight 1/4 So anyway, we decided to back out. It was good blood all the way last night for 200 yards. Thankfully, the rain didn't wash out the blood. We can still see the blood, so hopefully we walk right to the bull, but we're gonna go see if we can find him. I think that's a track. Oh, no way, look, right there. Yes. Oh, I was staring at that last track, I didn't even see him. Oh, here he is. Oh, thank goodness. What a giant. What an absolute awesome elk. We did it, buddy. We found him. Yes. All right, well, here this big guy is. And you know what? This was just an adventure of a lifetime. We're here at Trophy Hunting Adventures in the land of enchantment, and it's aptly named. You know, over the years, I've been friends with Mikey Garrett for over 15 years. I harvested my biggest bull in my lifetime here with Mikey. Jacob took his first bull ever. Brandon Jennings took the biggest bull of his life. And this big guy just put on a show. He was up on this hillside over here, you know, herding up his cows, bugling, rubbing a tree. Finally, he, you know, came down onto the property that we were able to hunt. We got position on him. Cabby made a couple of calls, and in he came. And you know what? I don't want to get emotional, but I'm not sure how many of these hunts I have left in me, but God willing, we'll be here again next year. And I'll be behind camera. Jacob will be behind bow. And we'll get after and do what we love. And you know, thank you to the Lord. I feel blessed. It's more than I deserve to have the opportunity to come and do this. And if you've never tried archery hunting for Rocky Mountain bull elk, it's the experience of a lifetime. What an experience! What a hunt!
For additional content and giveaways, subscribe to Stomping Grounds on YouTube.